So what is going on, people? Welcome to episode 4 of the Barnsley career mode here on FIFA 22. If you are looking forward to this episode, then make sure you pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel as well. The support on the first 2 episodes has been fantastic. Thank you very much for that. The subscriber count keeps on growing, as do the views, so very much appreciated. Hopefully we can hit 300 subs before the end of the year. That would be nice. But yeah, today we have a bumper episode coming up for you. If we take a look at what happened in the last episode, just 3 games, one of them simmed as well. So we're bringing you a bit of a longer episode today to make up for the lack of games last time. We started with a 0-0 draw away at QPR. We saved a penalty in that one, and we were probably fairly fortunate to come away with a point, to be honest. We then simmed a Carabao Cup game against Sheffield Wednesday, who are in League One, but unfortunately we lost on penalties, and then we ended the episode with a 3-0 win against Birmingham, as well as rounding out deadline day. No further action for us. We've brought in 3 signings in this window, 2 centre-backs and a central midfielder, so fairly happy with the squad as it is at the moment. But today we're going to do the complete month of September. And what we are going to do is we are going to play the first 3 games. We'll play Bournemouth, Stoke and Blackburn, and then sim the last 2 against Blackpool and Forest. So if we have a look at how the championship table stands then after 5 games, we sit in 3rd on 11 points, Reading top with a perfect record as of yet, West Brom in 2nd, Fulham, Huddersfield and Preston make up the rest of the playoff places, and then looking towards the bottom, Peterborough, Luton and Hull, the ones occupying the relegation spots at the moment. So without any further ado then, we've got a lot to cover this episode, so let's get straight into it. So this is the Bournemouth lineup then for this game. Mark Travers starts in goal. Back 4 of Stacey, Cook, Mepham and Leif Davis. And then a midfield 3, yes indeed, Cook, Holding, Christie and Lerma in the middle, Brooks on the right, Stanislas on the left, Jamal Lowe up top. Bournemouth had a decent start in real life, of course, under Scott Parker. Brought in some good players as well. So it should be a stern test, this one. We are as full strength as we possibly can. The only change to a full strength lineup is Jordan Story is in at centre back. Hellick still injured, coming back from that knock, though he is available to be on the bench. But Story played well in the last game, so he is going to continue in that centre back role. Tries to get a ball in, but Pavlovic is there. So just cut the ball out. Been impressed with him so far since coming in, Pavlovic. Another new signing there, Jacob Ramsey. He's been mixed, although he did score a goal in one of our last games actually, and that's a really good ball. I don't know who played it, but Stanislas is in behind and we're caught napping a little bit. They've got numbers in the area as well. We need to get out to him. But Ryan Christie has just unleashed an absolute bullet. A summer signing from Celtic for Bournemouth. Well, it's a good turn from Stanislas, and that is an absolute arrow into the back of the net. Not a lot that we can do about that. We'll go back, and that will be half time. A very difficult first half here at Bournemouth, it must be said. Not ideal. It's gone for a Bournemouth throat. Stanislas knocks it back to Christie. It's there to Jamal Lowe. Cook, Lerma moves it into Jamal Lowe. We'll stick with him. Christie. Stanislas cuts inside. It's a lovely save. Brad Collins able to tip it behind. Larry Saker. Can he hold the ball up? No, he can't. Good tackle. Davis. Low. He's bursting forward. Jamal Lowe has a strike from distance and he's rattled the crossbar. I always feel fairly comfortable when the AI shoots from distance, but actually on this year's game I've noticed long shots are a lot more threatening than maybe they used to be. Maybe it's something we can look to input into our games. Ramsey plays a ball in to Corley Woodrow. Can he get away from his man? He does so. Oh, Morris almost gets there. I was looking for Larry Saker actually. Low. Brooks making a move down the right hand side, and he's played it into the path of Jefferson Lerma. And it's into the path of Jamal Lowe, and it's a lovely save from the unrushing Brad Collins. Up to Morris. Got no options in the middle of the park really. Ramsey, can he find Corley Woodrow? He can. And we get this across to Larry Saker, who hit it on the volley. Larry Saker. Out of nothing, we pull back level. A really clinical counter-attack. Lovely little ball from Woodrow. Hangs it up long enough for Larry Saker to make up his mind. He smashes it on the volley. Does well to avoid the defender and, well, it probably unsights the keeper, to be honest. Something out of nothing for us, but we'll certainly take it with just under 20 minutes to go. Anderson will spray a ball out here, if we can, to Toby Simic. Corley Woodrow's just moved offside. Ramsey, though, nice little interchange. Woodrow can get in behind here. Can he cut a ball back? In the end, it's actually easy for Travers to gather. Into the final 10 minutes. Looks like this one's going to peter out. Is there going to be a last chance maybe for either side? Laraseka has got to hold up the ball here. He finds the path of Corley Woodrow. Can he finish? Oh, you'd put your house on Corley Woodrow scoring that. I still think he's looking for his first goal of the season. That was actually supposed to be for Ramsey. Oh, they managed to get in each other's way. Ramsey and Laraseka. And I think that is going to be game unless Bournemouth can do something with it now. Pearson, no, they go backwards, and that will be the game. A point away at Bournemouth. If you'd offered me that before the start of the game, I certainly would have taken it. But yeah, just not quite finding our feet, let's say, in that game. Reading lose their 100% record. West Brom pick up a win as well. So I was too busy button bashing and actually forgot to show you the team. So, oh, hello. Yeah, this screen will do. Why not? We're back at full strength. Helic is back, fully fit, so he's in the team. Although his rating has gone down to 72 since being out injured. So not ideal, actually. But this is the Stoke lineup then. They're playing 5 in the back also. Adam Davis in goal. Of course, we had him in the last series, actually. A back 5, Tommy Smith, Leo Østegard, Harry Souttar, Danny Bath and Morgan Fox. Romain Sawyers, Sam Clucas and Nick Power in the midfield. And then Abdallah Seema, who I can't say I'm too familiar with, and Stephen Fletcher up top. So we know the sort of danger that Fletcher can possess, being a big man. We have got plenty of big men at the back, though, hopefully to be able to deal with that. But yeah, Seema, an unknown quantity. Is he the bloke that Brighton signed and then immediately loaned out, perhaps? Either way, not too familiar with him, so it'll be interesting to see how we get on. Carlton Morris is down this left-hand side here early doors. Callum Stiles, he's continued to grow. He's up to 73 rated now. Jacob Ramsey, one touch out of his feet. Oh, strikes from distance. And Davis, it was a little bit awkward, but he's made the save. And it's going to be Stiles to whip in the corner. And it's Woodrow there. Tries to get us in it, but it's that man, Stephen Fletcher, who we said about earlier, able to get it away. Carlton Morris can keep this one in. We can keep it alive. Callum Britton finds Jacob Ramsey. Oh, he tries to squeeze it through a gap that was closing quickly. Fletcher and Seema play a nice 1-2. Keeping the hold of the ball nicely, Stoke. Just keeping it moving, making it difficult for us to get into them. Lucas, lovely ball out to Fox, and he's cut inside well, actually. Stephen Fletcher, Lucas on the edge. There's Nick Powell. He has a strike from distance, and it's not far over. Anderson, there's a ball into the middle here. Palmer. Get this to Ramsey. So congested back there. Laraseka, though, that's a lovely touch. He'll try and strike one. Davis equal to it once again. Laraseka, it was an unknown quantity at the start of this save, but he is rapidly, excuse me, rapidly becoming one of my favourite players, it must be said. Morris, tried to strike on the turn, but as soon as he did turn, a ball was nabbed off his foot. And can we break here? Morris down this left-hand side. Not really got many options. Don't know what Laraseka was doing there, to be perfectly honest. Stiles goes side to Palmer. Ramsey showing himself. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Interesting. Get this back. Jacob Ramsey on his left peg. And again, Davis. I wanted to shoot with Laraseka, and then I saw the run of Woodrow. So I was like, oh, I'm going to slip him in, and then press B anyway. Managed to actually work out somehow in the end. Stiles whips the corner in. Pavlovic is there to meet it, but the header well over. And Danny Bath is able to get that one away. Fletcher again doing what he does best. Although there's a bit of space here. Carlton Morris, he was really slow to shape up to that. He sort of knew he had the time, so he was like, yeah, it's cool, I'll just sort of, do what I want. But I really wanted him to cut onto his right foot and try and bend that one. But in the end, had to take it on his left. And he's put it wide. Should have done better there for me. Carlton Morris. as we come towards the half. Maybe one more chance for Stoke. Lovely ball out towards Tommy Smith. Although we're starting to deal with them now, to be fair, Stoke. Just keeping them at bay. I would say that. Seamer from distance. Well, Collins was a little bit worried. But for me, I was fairly comfortable that was going over. But that is going to be the half, I think, Britain. And that is indeed the half. Brad Collins able to collect from the cross. Morris Palmer, lovely touch around the defender. Get this move moving quick. And Britain has got some space. Can we just get this one inside? We can. Corley Woodrow. Oh, it's a great save. Oh, Adam Davis. Did that just say that Tyrese Campbell has gone to Liverpool? Interesting. I was saying last year, when we had him, that I think if he'd been given more time, he certainly would have been a good player. But if my eyes don't deceive me, although Seamer's in behind it, and he's blazed that one over. Interesting move that. If I got that one correct. I can't believe the save though. That's not where I wanted that to go. Palmer does really well though. Styles, can we get this one around the corner quickly? We can just about. Carlton Morris, can he get this one in? Palmer on the half volley. Oh, Davis does well. Styles will whip this one in. Amy for Mikel Hellick. Oh, it worked so often for us last season. Laraseka does well to nod down to Morris. There's another ball in here maybe. And Woodrow is in behind again. Corley Woodrow has a shot from the angle. And he does manage to find the back of the net. Adam Davis couldn't get his body adjusted. That man has finally got his first goal of the season. I'm so happy for him. I really, really like Corley Woodrow. It's like in real life especially. A lovely ball from Ramsey, just finding the gap. He's able to get in behind Morgan Fox. Davis just could not adjust himself quick enough. And it's found the side netting. We've been patient, but we finally found a breakthrough. We have dealt with Stoke's heavy possession game. They've squandered a couple of chances, it must be said. Really well done there from Callum Styles. He's had a very good game. Although that maybe not so. Pavlovic. Oh, that's risky. Powell. Anderson. Oh, it's... Well, Collins manages to turn it behind. Not the most convincing of strikes from Surridge. He had to sort of strike it while it was behind him. And that's easy. Collins able to save that one. Going to just get a little kick going here. Woodrow's got some space. If he can keep this one in. And he can. Ramsey. Inside Claudio Gomez. There's a lot of space out here. Callum Styles, and he's done well to get past his man. Callum Styles is in the area. Callum Styles, oh, in the end, I got that close to goal. I thought, why not? Let's have a shot. Oh, he does well there. Layer of sake. Oh, I was going to try and strike that one from distance, but as he turned, the defender was just able to get a touch on it and take it away from him. Ramsey gives the ball away. Seamer can't. It needs to be now for Stoke. Referee, do us a favour. Fox bombing forward. Can Britain get there? He can't. Oh, and the ball. Hellick tried to make the tackle. And it's sort of ricocheted off of him. Pavlovic away. Referee, do us a favour. Thank goodness for that. Into the 6th of 2 added minutes. And he finally blows his full-time whistle. I just noticed there as well, the Hellick already back up to 73 rated. So he didn't drop for too long. Some more growth throughout the squad, as you can see there as well. So a few changes for us in this game then. Collins in goal, Williams in at right wing back for Britain, but the rest of the back five, as you would expect. Gomez comes into midfield for Ramsey, and 2 changes up top. Goal scorer Woodrow is out just with fitness concerns, so Freezer comes in and Ulair comes in for Leia Aseka. Morris keeps his place. Let's have a look. I'm getting too trigger happy, it must be said. This is the Blackburn lineup then. So they've gone for a 4-3-3. Kaminsky in goal, Niambi, Hayden Carter, not familiar with him, Scott Wharton and Harry Pickering at the back. Very weak defence for Blackburn. Lewis Travis holding for them, Kuziev and Rothwell in the middle of the park. And then the front three of Tyree Stolen, Sam Gallagher and Emil Chade. Gonna go with that. Fairly weak Blackburn side, it must be said. Of course, no Adam Armstrong anymore. He's moved on to pastures new with Southampton. But yeah, hopefully we can pick up a win in this one with not the greatest team at Blackburn's disposal, though they are coming forward here. And it is Chade on this left-hand side. He's inside Jordan Williams. And well, Rothwell. I just need to keep my mouth shut, don't I? Writing them off, and within 4 minutes, they've struck the post and found the back of the net. Williams just couldn't get near Chade. That strike from Rothwell had so much venom in it. And to be fair, when it falls to your striker, unmarked realistically, with an open goal, it's a tidy finish on the volley. You expect him to tuck those away. And well, I've got it all to do now. My big mouth has come back to bite me, as it so often does. Scott Wharton comes away with it. Kuzaev. He finds Tyrese Dolan. Oh, he's managed to get in between two. And Sam Gallagher, that's an unbelievable save. There's a goalmouth scramble here. Oh no, Gomez. Oh, an unbelievable save in the end from who was it? Brad Collins, that's the one. Frees up, cuts inside. Hilaire has made the run. Aubrey Hilaire, he's massive. What a goal that is. I've got two very good strikers at this football club at the moment, it must be said. I'm never worried when I have to take out Lea Osaka, because I know Hilaire has got a goal in him. And with a strike like that, my word. But the counter-attack itself was great. I didn't realise Hilaire was actually as tall as he is. Compared to that defender, he's massive. But the strike hits it cleanly, looking for the opposite corner. That is fizzed in off the underside of the bar into the side net, and you'll love to see those. The loose pass from Blackburn again. Morris, Palmer, and Gomez has found himself forward here. Claudio Gomez, and he's smashed one past Kaminsky. And we've turned this game around on the half-hour mark. Going down early doors by a goal. But Hilaire, and now Claudio Gomez. And the movement just too much for the Blackburn central defence. Even Kaminsky trying to narrow the angle. Claudio Gomez able to smash it past him. And well, I said we should be winning this game comfortably. And in the end, it looks like we may well do that. Frees up. Oh, it's actually ball forward for Hilaire. We'll find Jordan Williams, the original intended target. Just stand this one up in the middle. Oh, Hilaire. Oh, whiskers away. Gomez. He'll strike from distance. Oh, and it's straight at Kaminsky. Switch this one over to Dominic Freezer. It's a lovely switch of play. Brings it down well on the thigh. Freezer tries to get this one at the near post. Pickering will get back to him. And puts it out for a corner. Styles to whip this one in. Freezer is there. He gets a head on it. That from Dominic Freezer is an absolutely superb header. Didn't think he had it in him considering he bottled a headed challenge in the first half. But actually he's leapt well against a number of Blackburn bodies. And he's angled that one into the far corner. No chance for Kaminsky. Rothwell does really well to beat Anderson. And will just about manage to get that one away with some really intricate passing play. Palmer into the path of Morris. He's in behind Carlton Morris. Go for a strike. Oh, fucking hell. I'm trying so hard not to like sweaty it. But it seems to be, if I want to score loads of goals, it's probably going to be the way to do it. Because Carlton Morris in particular, his finishing ability has not been up to scratch the last couple of games. Go there, give it away there. Gomez, Hilaire holds the ball up well. And Gomez is able to play in Carlton Morris. Come on, Carlton. It has to be now. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Travis, Rothwell, Chade wants to run up into the area now. Chade, McBride, Rothwell on the edge. Gomez, oh, tried to get the tackle in. I wasn't able to. Wow, okay, that's a great strike from Rothwell. He's the man that rattled the post earlier in the game, sorry. And yeah, he's just absolutely pinged that in with his left peg. Not really a lot Collins could do about that, to be honest. And well, after offering very little threat throughout most of this game, with just under 10 minutes to go, Blackburn aren't out of it yet, it must be said. Can we play a ball long? Oh no, I tried to find Freezer. Needs to be a big tackle, and it is, but it's taken the man out. Dolan. Styles is there with him. Pickering now on the right hand side. Dolan in the area to McBride. Clarkson, and that shot is wayward, and that is the end of the game. And that was a much more worrying final 10 minutes than it needed to be. We wasted a bucket full of chances. Really not happy with some performances out there, i.e. Carlton Morris. But a win is a win, and that's the sign of a good side, picking up wins when you're not playing at your best. Okay, so just to bring this one back, we had an offer for Adebayo actually, and a player chat as well. Shanghai Port have expressed an interest in Adebayo. We'll see if we can squeeze a little bit more out of them. Chief exec reckons we can get about 890. Will they do that? Yep, they're happy to give us that little bit extra cash. So hopefully Adebayo will be on his way out soon. And Ramal Palmer wants to look at a new contract. Well, I'm happy to do that. Might be worth actually going through some of the players and offering them some new contracts. I'm going to do that now actually. Right, very nice. Just sorted out a couple of new contracts. Ramal Palmer has signed an extension, as has Dominic Frieser. There's a couple players that I might be interested in giving a new contract to, but I'll wait closer, maybe towards January, and then we'll have a look at those. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to progress towards the next couple of games. Blackpool away and Forest at home to finish the episode. We're going to sim those games. You can see Forest have moved into the playoffs. Right, a couple of changes then for this game away at Blackpool. We kept the goal scorers in from last game, so Uller and Gomez retain their spots at the expense of Leira Seka and Ramal Palmer. Ramsey back into the side. Other than that, as you were, so let's get a quick sim. Hopefully, with Blackpool in the relegation zone, we can pick up a win, and we do. So, Morris opens the scoring. Funny that. And then Keogh with a reply almost instantly for Blackpool, but in the second half we turn it on. Uller and Woodrow with the goal. So the front three all getting a share of the spoils. Reading pick up a defeat. I don't know if that's their first of the season. Adebayo, as you can see there, has been sold. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, so let's move on to the Forest game then. Okay, it's just the one change from normal then. I don't know what I was looking over there. Uller keeps his spot. He grabbed a goal in the last game. Otherwise, it's as you would expect. So Palmer back into the side. So the last game of the episode against Forest. Quick sim. Can we pick up another win? No, Forest pick up the win, and deservedly so as well. Woodrow grabbing our goal. But first half, Forest put us to the sword. Johnson and Silva with the goals. Woodrow brings one back, but just a few minutes later, Yates wins in the game, and that's our first defeat of the season. That is certainly not ideal. Let's progress ahead to the start of the month, shall we? Let's have a look. We've had a loan off of Avita, but we'll have a look at the youth. Still just Sembene in there. Again, potential. The window growing narrower. 73 to 85, up to 48. We will keep him in there for now. Has Mr. Nichols brought us anyone of interest? Logan Horton. Keep him in there for now. Cameron Scott is going to be a no. Reece Smith, no. Albie Waters is going to be a no. William Brown is a no. Stanley Norman is going to be a no. We'll keep Horton in there for now, but nothing to speak of. Kasim Passer, loan with an option to buy. We are going to delegate and just say a loan deal, and hopefully we can get that agreed. So, as you can see, Millwall to start the next episode, but if we have a look at the league table, then we sit in second after picking up our first defeat of the season. Not ideal. Reading still top, four points ahead of us. With it, we've got a couple of draws extra. Yeah, set level on points with West Brom, but because we've scored one more goal, we sit above them. Forest, as you can see, just a couple of points off us. Huddersfield and Middlesbrough make up the rest of the promotion spots. And looking at the bottom of the table, Cardiff now slip into the bottom three, and Millwall are rock bottom, who we start the next episode against. So a bit of a longer one today. Let's see what we've got coming. So we've got another 5 games coming up in this one, and well, we play Reading away as well, which is certainly going to be tasty, but playing a lot of busy months, it must be said. So I think what we might do for the next episode, I think we'll revert back to 3 games for the next episode. So we'll start with that game against Millwall. The main event, of course, will be the Reading game. And then we will finish with another trip to Middlesbrough. Already played there this season, 1 on penalties. So yeah, we'll go back to 3 games, and that's how next episode will be. But guys, if you have enjoyed this one, pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel. I am recording this on the Saturday, and I've finished just in time. The England game is just about to start. Come on England, away at Andorra. Hopefully you're cheering on the boys, and I will see you in the next one.